Hello aspirants, looking at important headlines from the Hindu newspaper for 3rd November. On the front page you have this news, Iran oil, India to get US sanctions waiver. So we know that Iran will be under US sanctions, and these sanctions are going to come into effect from November 5. Already there are sanctions on other sectors. Now oil sector will also be included in it. So these sanctions are going to be effective from November 5. So 8 nations have been allowed to have imports from Iran. So this exemption has been given by USA. India is also one amongst them. EU is not on that list. So they can import, but at lower levels after November 5. Then this is loans for MSMEs in 59 minutes. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has unveiled a number of measures to stimulate the micro, small and medium enterprises sector. So this is what he has announced, that they would get loans in just 59 minutes and interest subvention of 2%. Then down here is the news, High Court dismisses petition seeking entry of all women to all shrines. So this was a petition in Delhi High Court, but the Delhi High Court refused to entertain such a petition because it said that the plea lacks territorial jurisdiction. Then on page 5 you have this news, CJI says Centre's quick nod for all 4 new Supreme Court judges is historic. So swearing in was done within 48 hours of recommendation. So this is that. Then on the editorial page, the first editorial, Home and Beyond. So this is regarding TDP Telugu Desam Party, which now believes its political fortunes lie with the nationwide grouping of opposition parties. So this is regarding the politics of that. Then this is too faint for comfort. So this is regarding GST collection. So GST collections in the month of October, we have seen how they have crossed 1 lakh crore mark. But then the editorial says, while the spurt in GST collection brings cheer, it must be sustained to be impactful. So that point is emphasized on. Then the lead article, how not to choose among allies. So this is regarding Indian allies. So it talks about the sanctions waiver from USA. So it says a sanctions waiver from USA with respect to Iran may prove to be a rather hollow victory for India. So that is discussed here. Then down here is the news, a judgment and its aftermath. So this is regarding the judgment of the Pakistan Supreme Court in which Asia Bibi has been acquitted. She was charged with blasphemy, that is insulting the religion, insulting Islam and the Prophet. So she has been acquitted by the Supreme Court for lack of sufficient evidence, and protests are taking place in Pakistan all over this acquittal. So the article says this underlines the urgent need to reassure religious minorities. Then on Saturdays, we have this ground zero coverage on the op-ed page. So presently, this is regarding green crackers. The Supreme Court order which came on October 23 that green crackers can only be sold in Delhi NCR region this year for Diwali, and from now onwards, no crackers can be manufactured if they are not green crackers or improvised crackers. So Sivakasi in Tamil Nadu is said to be the hub of firecrackers manufacturing in the country. So here it says green crackers make Sivakasi see red. So India's fireworks manufacturing hub is up in arms against the recent ban on all firecrackers that are not green crackers. While it is imperative to switch to less polluting crackers, how robust was the consultative process and the scientific research that formed the basis of the ban is questioned. So this is the whole coverage on this issue. Then on page 8, you have this news, Bofors, Supreme Court rejects CBI plea. CBI is already in a controversy, and now CBI has sought to revive charges against Hinduja brothers 12 years after their acquittal. They have been acquitted, freed of charges, and now CBI, after 12 years after this, now it wants to initiate, inquiry in this case. Charges should be revived in this case, but Supreme Court rejected this plea of CBI. Then on international page, you have this news, Xi calls for new era in ties with Pakistan. So this is regarding China-Pakistan relations. So the report says Islamabad is expected to receive $6 billion aid package from China during Prime Minister Imran Khan's visit to China. And then down here you have this news, Russia to host Taliban dialogue. So it has invited a group of Afghan politicians to Moscow for negotiations with the insurgents. Then on business page, you have this news, Josh returns as markets light up on Diwali Eve. So falling oil prices, higher GST collection and financial institutional investors buying boost Sensex and rupee now. So this is a positive development now. Then this is RBI defends stiffer bank capital norms. So this is what has been attacked by the government representatives in the board of directors of RBI. So RBI is defending these stiffer bank capital norms, explaining why these are required. It says Indian banks among most under provision. Then RBI allows banks to provide partial guarantee to NBFC bonds. So this is another development. RBI has permitted banks to provide partial credit enhancement. So this is a partial guarantee. So proceedings to be issued only for refinancing existing debts. Then on the last page you have this news. NASA's historic Dawn mission comes to an end. So this is regarding Dawn spacecraft of NASA, which orbited two largest objects in the asteroid belt. So this has now come to an end after 11 years mission because it has run out of fuel. So it unraveled many mysteries of our solar system. So it was launched in 2007 to study the protoplanet Vesta and the dwarf planet series. So this has come to an end now. And then down here you have this news, coconut oil, a more effective bug repellent. So this study says works for a longer period. So compounds derived from coconut oil are better than diethyl toluamide as such, is what this study says, to prevent disease transmission and discomfort associated with insect bites. It can also protect from mosquito bites. So these are the important headlines. For detailed coverage of current affairs, you can enroll for a current affairs course. You can visit the website aashah.com for further details. Also, the new website has been up now. So in here in the current affairs section, you can go down and download the current affairs, daily current affairs. You can see. So the PDFs are also available by the end of the day, which can be downloaded. So that is it. Thank you.